Hi, I'm Dr. Barbara Blackburn, and let's talk about rigor and assessment. The ultimate goal of rigor is that students demonstrate that they understand something at a high level, and the way we measure that is through assessment. But sometimes our assessments are not as rigorous as we'd like them to be. For example, I've seen very detailed essay questions, but when you boiled it all down, students were being asked to summarize and recall information they had learned. And that's not rigorous. In an essay question, you want things at a much higher level. You want students analyzing. You want them synthesizing. You want them providing evidence for their opinions. You want them making real-world connections and connections to other subject areas. And so in an essay or even a short answer question, those are the kinds of things you want to look for. Now, let's real quickly talk about 3 other types of tests, and I'd like to give you a tip for each one. First, Truefalse test. Now, some of you use them, some of you don't, but I want to give you an idea of how to make it more rigorous, because with my students, they simply guessed, was it true or false? And that's not really showing they understand it. So in a Truefalse test, you want to have the students, for anything they think is false, they have to rewrite it as true, which shows that they really understand the content. The next thing is a multiple choice test. Multiple choice tests are used all over the place, and they're certainly appropriate, but they're also another guessing sample. So what you want to do with a multiple choice is one of 2 things. You can have them justify the choice they made, which again kicks it up. But the second thing you can do is give them some multiple choice questions where the answer is already coded, and they have to evaluate the question and the answer, determine if it's correct, and if it isn't, they have to solve the problem. Evaluating and correcting misconceptions is much higher level. Finally, let's talk about matching. Matching, again, can be sort of a guessing game. So what I recommend you do is do a 3-column matching. So for example, you have an event from history, and maybe you have it matched with the date. Well, add a column where they also have to match it with a key person. Again, not as rigorous as you might want, but more rigorous than a 2-column matching. Okay, if you have any other questions, would like to get in touch with me, or would like to see more samples, visit my website at www.barbarablackburnonline.com.